If you're over 60, there's one tiny habit you might be doing daily that could quietly raise your risk of a stroke, especially while you're sleeping. No pain, no warning signs. 1 minute you're perfectly fine, and the next you wake up confused, dizzy, unable to lift your arm, or worse. Quick question. Have you ever wondered if your vitamins might be doing more harm than good? Type 1 in the comments if yes, or 0 if this is brand new to you. And here's the shocking part. This isn't about smoking, junk food, or skipping exercise. In fact, it's something many people over 60 believe is healthy and even necessary. Vitamins. Yes, vitamins. Those tiny pills you take every morning. They seem so harmless. Just little capsules designed to protect your health, boost your energy, or support your brain and heart. They line our bathroom shelves, fill our kitchen cabinets, and are advertised everywhere as the key to aging well. For decades, we've been told that if you want to stay strong, sharp, and independent, you need to take your vitamins. But here's the truth. For many older adults, certain vitamins may actually do more harm than good, especially when taken at the wrong time, in the wrong dose, or without the guidance of a healthcare professional. Why does this matter so much after 60? Because your body is changing. As we age, our metabolism slows. Our liver and kidneys don't process substances as quickly, and our blood vessels become more fragile. This means that nutrients that used to help you can now overload your system, silently building up and causing damage over time. Some vitamins, particularly the fat-soluble ones like A, D, and E, don't just pass through your body, they get stored. That means if you're taking more than you need, they can accumulate in your tissues, liver, or even brain without you knowing it. And here's something few people are told. Your brain is especially vulnerable during the night. That's when your blood pressure naturally dips, circulation slows slightly, and your brain enters recovery mode. If your vitamin routine is silently causing calcium buildup, thinning your blood, or stressing your nerves, that the impact might not show up until you're asleep, when your brain is least equipped to handle the strain. Imagine waking up to slurred speech, a drooping face, or a loss of balance. That's not just a nightmare. It's the real-life experience of thousands of older adults each year who suffer from strokes, brain bleeds, or memory loss, often without any prior symptoms. And in many of these cases, vitamins, the ones they took with good intentions, played a hidden role. Let's be clear. Vitamins aren't bad. In fact, some are essential. But the key word is balance. And most importantly, awareness. Because the same vitamin that protects one part of your body might be quietly harming another. For example, a supplement meant to strengthen your bones might be stiffening your arteries. One that supports your memory might thin your blood too much and increase your risk of a brain bleed. A vitamin labeled for energy might slowly damage your nerves if taken in excess. Still not sure why this matters? Let's look at the numbers. Nearly 70% of adults over 60 take at least one dietary supplement daily. Many take 3 or more, and most do so without medical supervision, buying products off the shelf or online based on reviews, recommendations, or hope. The supplement industry is huge, over $50 billion annually in the US alone, but it's not tightly regulated. That means what's on the label isn't always what's in the bottle. Some products contain higher doses than advertised. Others combine ingredients that interact dangerously with common medications. And yet, so many seniors continue this routine every day, not knowing that certain vitamins may increase their blood pressure, stress their heart, or quietly damage their brain while they sleep. That's why this conversation is so important, because you deserve to protect your health with accurate science-backed information, not marketing slogans. In today's video, we're going to walk you through 5 common vitamins that could be doing more harm than good, especially if you're over 60. You'll learn which ones to be cautious with, how they affect your brain, and what safer, food-based alternatives you can rely on instead. We'll also share real stories from older adults who thought they were doing everything right, until their supplements led to confusion, nerve pain, or even a stroke. Their stories are powerful reminders that even small habits can have big consequences, but also that it's never too late to adjust, recover, and feel better. So if you take vitamins daily or care for someone who does, this information could make all the difference. Let's dive in, starting with one of the most misunderstood nutrients of all. 1. Vitamin D, bone helper or silent threat. Vitamin D is often called the sunshine vitamin. It helps with calcium absorption, bone strength, and even your mood. Sounds great, right? But here's what most seniors don't know. Taking high doses of vitamin D, especially at night, can quietly raise your calcium levels, harden your arteries, and increase your stroke risk. Let me tell you about Mr. Walter, a 74-year-old Navy veteran. Every morning, he took his supplements religiously, especially a 10,000 IU vitamin D capsule. He believed it was protecting his bones. But one morning, his wife found him confused and slurring his speech. At the hospital, his blood test showed extremely high calcium levels and stiff, narrow arteries. The cause? Vitamin D toxicity. See, when you take too much vitamin D, your body keeps absorbing calcium, but it doesn't know where to put it. So it dumps the extra calcium into your arteries, making them less flexible. If a clot forms, it has nowhere to go. That's a recipe for a stroke. Here's the truth. The average senior needs around 600 to 800 international units of vitamin D daily. Yet many over-the-counter bottles contain 5,000 or even 10,000 IU. Unless you're severely deficient, that's more than your body needs. And if you're also taking calcium supplements or heart medications, your stroke risk increases even more. Pro tip, take vitamin D in the morning, never at night, and get your blood levels checked regularly. 2. Vitamin E, the heart helper that might cause brain bleeds. Vitamin E is another one that sounds great. It's an antioxidant. It's good for the heart. People say it helps your memory and circulation, but here's what's not on the label. Too much vitamin E, especially combined with blood thinners like aspirin or warfarin, can make your blood too thin and lead to brain bleeding. One of my patients, Mrs. Evelyn, was 81 and sharp as ever. She took warfarin for her heart and started taking a vitamin E supplement, 800 IU per day, thinking it would boost her memory. 3 weeks later, she was rushed to the hospital with vomiting, dizziness, and the worst headache of her life. The scan showed a hemorrhagic stroke, bleeding in the brain. And the heartbreaking part? Her regular blood work looked fine. No one saw it coming. What went wrong? Vitamin E works like a blood thinner in high doses. Combine that with actual blood thinners, and your brain is at serious risk. The recommended dose? Just 15 milligrams or 22 international units per day. Most supplements? 200 to 1,000 IU. That's 10 to 40 times too much. Vitamin E is fat-soluble, meaning it stays in your body longer. So even if it doesn't harm you right away, it can build up silently. 3. Vitamin B6, meant to support nerves but may damage them. Many nerve support or brain booster pills contain vitamin B6. You might see it in products promising better memory, energy, or focus. But here's a scary truth. Too much B6 can damage your nerves, sometimes permanently. Mr. Harold, 76, came into my clinic complaining of numb feet and tingling hands. He thought it was aging, or maybe arthritis. But the problem got worse. He started falling. One time, he hit his head in the bathroom. I looked at his supplements. He was taking a formula with 100 milligrams of B6, twice daily. That's 200 milligrams per day, or 10 times more than what seniors need. Unlike some vitamins that flush out easily, B6 builds up over time. It strips the protective coating from your nerves, like pulling insulation off wires. Symptoms can include tingling or numbness, muscle weakness, confusion or poor balance. Recommended amount? Only about 2 to 10 milligrams per day for older adults. And that includes what's already in your food. Check your labels, especially on supplements for brain, nerve, or energy support. Vitamin A. Good for vision, but dangerous in high doses. Vitamin A is well known for eye health, but what many don't know is that it can build up in your body and cause serious problems, like high pressure inside the brain, also known as pseudotumor cerebri. Miss Dorothy, 79, had always been independent. She taught piano and took pride in staying healthy, but she started having blurry vision, dizziness, and headaches. At first, her family feared she had a stroke, but tests showed no bleeding, just too much pressure in the brain. She had been taking 10,000 IU of vitamin A daily for years, believing it helped her skin and vision. But the safe limit for seniors is about 2,500 to 3,000 IU per day, and that's only under doctor supervision. Because vitamin A is fat-soluble, it stores in your liver and brain. As you age, your liver slows down, and your body can't process the extra. Side effects may include headaches, dizziness, double vision, confusion, long-term memory issues. If you're taking a multivitamin plus eye or skin formulas, you might be getting way more than you think. 5. Niacin, vitamin B3, cholesterol fighter with a hidden risk. Niacin is often promoted as a heart-healthy vitamin. You'll find it in cholesterol support supplements, energy drinks, and fortified foods. But in high doses, niacin can cause your blood vessels to expand and then tighten suddenly, leading to blood pressure spikes and even mini strokes. Mr. Frank, 82, started feeling hot flashes and chest pounding every morning. His wife thought it was anxiety. His son blamed his blood pressure meds. Turns out, Frank was taking 2,000 milligrams of niacin daily from a natural heart health pill he bought online. That's 60 times more than the recommended safe amount. He eventually suffered a mini stroke. Luckily, there was no permanent damage, but he told me, "I thought I was helping my heart. I didn't know I was gambling with my brain." Even flush-free or extended-release niacin supplements can affect blood pressure, cause heart rhythm issues, and mess with blood sugar. For older adults, anything above 50 milligrams per day should be monitored by a doctor. So, what should you do? Instead of relying on pills, trust in real food. Mrs. Margaret, 73, had a drawer full of supplements. She believed she was doing everything right, but still felt dizzy, weak, and foggy. So we tried something different. Eggs for protein, avocados for healthy fats, whole grains for steady energy, blueberries for brain antioxidants, nuts for vitamin E, magnesium and healthy fats, spinach and kale for folate and natural B vitamins, salmon for omega-3s, and lots of water to stay hydrated. In just a few weeks, her blood pressure leveled out. Her energy returned. She said her mind felt clearer than it had in years. Why? Because your brain is built for food, not pills. Awareness is the best medicine. Your body at 60, 70, or 80 doesn't work the same as it did at 30. Even healthy habits like taking vitamins can backfire if you're not careful. You don't need to fear supplements, but you do need to respect them. Read your labels, talk to your doctor, and always listen to your body. Let us know in the comments, what's one change you'll make starting tomorrow? And if this video helped you, please like it and subscribe to Healthy Front so we can keep learning and staying strong. Together, you're not alone, and you're never too old to take control of your health.